Good morning. You are listening to UpReach, a morning devotional presented by the Church Street Church of Christ in Lewisburg, Tennessee, to encourage you as you face the opportunities and challenges of today. In Philemon verses 10 and 11, we read, I appeal to you for my son Onesimus, whom I have begotten while in my chains, who once was unprofitable to you, but now is profitable to you and to me. Paul's letter to Philemon reveals something about a man named Onesimus. At one time, Paul viewed Onesimus as useless, but while Paul is in chains, he treats Onesimus as a son. Something changes in this man that makes him useful instead of useless. When Jesus meets Peter, he sees an impetuous man who draws quick conclusions and is very opinionated. I am sure Jesus has his doubts about him for future leadership. However, Jesus sees something in Peter that is going to be useful once the rough edges are removed. Both of these men are simple fools in the kingdom of God. The reference to someone being a fool is not necessarily a negative term. A simple fool in the Scriptures is a person who makes mistakes but quickly rights them and is restored to fellowship with God and with others. King David is an example of a simple fool, one who makes mistakes but keeps a repentant heart toward God. This is why God does not turn away from him in spite of his many sins. The hardened fool, as referred to in the Bible, is one who makes mistakes but never learns from them, is not repentant, and will not listen to others. Such a person can expect God's reproof to continue, and he will eat the fruit of his own way. See Proverbs chapter 1, verses 31 and 32. The hardened fool returns to his own vomit. King Saul is an example of a hardened fool, one who makes mistakes and continues to do so, even after realizing he is wrong. We are all going to err in our ways. The question is, once we know we have made a mistake before God, will we make the necessary adjustments that will allow him to intervene on our behalf? And will we avoid the same course of action in the future? God says that if we do, he will pour out his Spirit on us. See Proverbs chapter 1, verse 23. This has been UpReach, a presentation of the Church Street Church of Christ in Lewisburg, Tennessee. I am Kyle Bolton, the pulpit minister at Church Street, and I would like to personally invite you to come and share times of Bible study and worship with us each week. We meet every Sunday at 9 o'clock a.m. for our morning worship, followed by our Sunday school for all ages at 10:15 a.m. Then we meet again at 6 o'clock p.m. for our evening worship. We also have a midweek meeting for devotion and Bible study on Wednesdays at 6:30 p.m. I hope to see you there.
He is able, more than able, to accomplish what concerns me today. He is able, more than able, to handle anything that comes my way. He is able, more than able, to do much more than I could ever dream. He is able, more than able, to make me what he wants me to be. We are able, more than able, to accomplish what concerns us today. We are able, more than able, to handle anything that comes our way. We are able, more than able, to do much more